How would you believe it, man? Man United have just absolutely demolished Chelsea 4-0. What a result for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. For Lampard. Phew. I mean, if Chelsea play like that for the rest of the season, I can't even see them finishing 7th. That's what I predicted. So, yeah, it's just a recap for Sunday. I want to talk first of all of me player of the day. I'm going to give it to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I just think he is simply outstanding. He's a type of player you would fucking hate to play against, and you really would. He's just always there, in your face, just constantly, and he always seems to come away with the ball. So I would hate to play against him, but I thought he was outstanding today. Looked definitely worth the money Man United paid for him. So yeah, we're going to start with that game. Man United 4, Chelsea 0. I predicted a 1-1. Have no idea why. I do think Lampard made a few mistakes in his lineup. I probably wouldn't have started so many youngsters. I would have started with Giroud up top, even though I do think Tammy Abraham's better. I just think a game of this magnitude would have suited Giroud better. He would have held up the ball a lot more, brought more players into the game. And I think they missed the trick not starting Pulisic. I do rate Mount a lot. Got nothing against kid. I think he's quality. But I would have started Pulisic out of Mount. I just think he's got that little bit more cutting edge to him. He's a bit more direct. He's got more pace about him. He's more technical. I just think Lampard's missed a trick there. But Kante, big miss for Chelsea in that centre midfield. So once he's fit, I'm sure he'll improve the side. But yeah, so I just think Chelsea caused their own downfall today. They give away the ball too often. They were very sloppy. But Maguire was brilliant as well for United. And you just absolutely bossed that back four. Bossed Tammy Abraham. He was simply outstanding today. Him and Wan-Bissaka. But I just want to give a shout out to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for fielding an average age of 23.7 years of age. Shows he's got desire, confidence in the youth, which is great. So hopefully more of that to come, because I love my youth talent coming through. And Daniel James coming on, what a player. He looks outstanding, him absolutely fearless. In the raw motion he showed when he scored that goal was a sight to behold. So yeah, I'm a big fan of his. Big fan of Daniel James. He cried as well once he scored, so just shows how much it meant to him. And it shows that he wants to play for the shirt and he's happy to be there. So yeah, good luck to the kid. I hope he does well. And just a question for all you: is Lampard too inexperienced? I know Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is, but he's been managing a little bit longer than Lampard now. Is this just a bit too early for Lampard? Time will tell, I suppose, but it's just a question to think about, isn't it? So yeah, my man of the match, since he was the player of the day as well, is Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So well done to him. Then moving on to Newcastle Arsenal. It was a Newcastle 0, Arsenal 1. I predicted Newcastle 1, Arsenal 2. So I got the right score, just not the result. Well, got the right result, just not the scoreline, sorry. Arsenal keeping up their record. That's 13 out of 14. The last competitive fixtures have beat Newcastle. Few key points from that game. Again, Arsenal starting 3 youngsters, all English as well. So good on Unai Emery for that. Let's hope. I wish teams would give youngsters more of a chance. Looks like we're starting to see that now. So hopefully, long may that continue, because it's absolutely great. I love me young talent coming through. If you follow us on Twitter, you'll know that as well. I do think Arsenal missed a trick though, not starting any of the new signings. Had Pepe on the bench, Daniel Chalabos on the bench as well, David Luiz. So I just think Kieran Tierney on the bench. So I just think they could have just started 1 or 2 maybe. Obviously not start them all straight away, just 1 or 2, just bed them into the side. I would like to have seen that, and obviously would have had more time in the game, so would have seen a lot more of them. Another key point of that game was Yollington. I thought he was terrific for Newcastle. Held the line well. He was strong, big, physical. He wasn't scared to get involved. He held up the ball when needed. Brought Almiron in the play, who's good as well. If he keeps on performing like that, I can see some bigger clubs looking at him, because he looks a great talent. He's only young as well. But my man the match for that game, Guendouzi. I thought he controlled the midfield. He was outstanding. So I do think he's going to play a big role for Arsenal this season. I think he's going to be the go-to guy in that centre midfield. So good luck to him. I hope he does well. I like the player. I like him, so hope he does well. Another game I had today was Leicester and Wolves. Finished 0-0. I predicted a 2-2. Desmond. But I didn't see this game because it wasn't on telly, but I've looked at the stats. Possession, Leicester 70%, Wolves 30%. Kind of shows the way Wolves play. They like to play on the counter-attack. I could have guessed that Leicester would have had more possession in that game. Shots, Leicester were 15, Wolves were 8. Both surprisingly, only Leicester had 1 on target, Wolves had 2 on target. So looking at the chances created, it doesn't look like there was many. I do know there was a goal ruled out for VAR, so again we'll see that match of the day. We'll probably talk about that tomorrow. So yeah, it looks like fairly even game to me. Game that probably could have went either way. Looks like it. So yeah, it'll be interesting to watch highlights of that match in a day. And one good thing about today was Jose Mourinho on Sky Sports. I think he's absolutely brilliant. I love him. Always have, always will. When he first came to the Premier League, I fell in love with the bloke. Thought he was simply outstanding, and once I like someone, I tend to not dislike them afterwards. I tend to just stick with it. So I know he had some tough times at Chelsea and at Man United, but I like the bloke. I don't think he's a dinosaur. I think he's got a lot more to give to football, so hopefully we will see him back, because he's a character, so he's very entertaining. But I just want to go over what he said when asked about who do you think would win the title this year. His response was Man City, Liverpool, Spurs, Man City B. I just think that he's brilliant. Get him on every week as a pundit. I love the bloke. Hopefully we'll be back in management. Tremendous character, and that's what we need in the game, really. Makes it more entertaining. It's good for the media, and it's good for us to talk about as well. So yeah, so that's it for the day, really. It's just another short video. Hope you all like it, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because like I say, I mean, I know not many people are watching the videos, but I enjoy doing it, so why not? Yeah, I've had some troubled times. Well, probably all have, but had some troubled times these past couple of years, so eventually build up the confidence, so why stop now, eh? Ciao for now.